some big news about Ryan Kent, and I thought I had to make this. The preview for Hibs will be out later, but you know what? I feel like this is a separate vid for a separate issue, and it is the fact that we're not tying Morelos and Kent down the contracts. Now, there's been no one in for Morelos. I'm sure there'll be jokes about that. But let's just talk about Ryan Kent. And as you can see, Burnley and Leeds United are in for him. We've got the Leeds badge, so this article mainly is about Leeds, but Burnley have put their interest in. Of course, Burnley, they're going to win the championship. I believe they're practically already guaranteed automatic promotion, so therefore they're going to be in the Premier League, and I think Ryan Kent would be a pretty decent sign for Burnley, because you may think Burnley, Sean Dyche, and Brexit football and all that stuff, but they're not really like that anymore because companies changed their way, so I could see Ryan Kent working there, which is not the best of news. But let's read the article, and it says, Leeds United make approach to sign Rangers star Ryan Kent. Leeds United have registered their interest in Rangers star Ryan Kent ahead of the summer. Sources have told Football Insider the winger, 26, is free to discuss pre-contract deals with his Ibrox agreement expiring in the summer, and his future is up in the air. It is believed that Leeds have been in contact with Kent's camp to discuss their interest in a player who has been long on their radar. And here he is. I believe that is in the Europa League final, isn't it? I don't need to see that. Really don't. Seen it on Facebook earlier. It's like, oh, relive the 2022 penalty shootout for the Europa League between Frankfurt and Rangers. Now, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to address it because it's just going to depress people. And I understand why it would depress people, because it depresses me to this day. Fucking sitting here and thinking about it as we're looking at notes for a different channel. But yeah, again, I don't want to look at that picture, so we'll talk about the news. And Championship leaders Burnley are also keen on Kent, as first revealed by Football Insider last month. So yeah, Leeds were linked with like a £15 million move. I don't think it was in that summer. I think it was the summer before. And again, we're getting nothing for him. It's sad, like, but if we truly want to start a new era at Rangers and a rebuild, even though people have said we don't need a rebuild, I mean, you've got people like Andy Halliday saying we need 10 players, other people coming out and saying we don't need that many. Like, maybe it is just better to get rid of, all the people that have made this last era, like the last 5 years, basically since Gerrard came in, those sort of players. It's just get rid of the core group. Now, in my opinion, Morelos and Kent, I think you keep. There's a lot. I mean, I wouldn't say these two are dead weight. There's a lot more players in that team that should not be there. But again, if they're not going to sign, they're going to go. So it's not like, oh, there's another year left on them. Not this is it. We were witnessing Morelos and Kent's final few months at Rangers. Personally, I wish you could sit here and say that they'd re-sign. But I don't think they will. Of course, Leeds wanted him when Marcelo Bielsa was there. But again, that's not really happening. Leeds, though, but that's the thing. Leeds want him, but there's no guarantee that Leeds are going to be in the Leeds are going to be in the Premier League next season. They could well and truly be in the Championship. It says here that Kent might want between 50 and 60 grand a week, but apparently they're wrong. He does share a strong relationship with Michael Beale, so that's good news. But yeah, is he going to go to Leeds? He could go to Leeds. I mean, we did sign him for $7 million. It's sad that we'd lose him for free. Like, realistically, like, there's talk, Kent could go for 25 million when, he had a few years left, seasons ago, like when we won 55. Again, that didn't really happen here, but he's got 3 goals and 8 assists, and his numbers don't back up what he does on the pitch. Like, again, football is very stats orientated, but yeah, they don't really. He's still a cracking player, Ryan Kent, and I hope he stays. But yeah, that's it, guys. Leeds want him. Should we get rid of him? Should we get more players for this era and bring in new players? Or can we even do that? Michael Beale saying there's no funds. We spent all our funds on stopping 10 in a row. So what we're going to do is save up all the rest of our funds for when Ange is on 9, and then we're like, that's when we're going to execute plan 10 in a row, point 2, Terry Monroe, so to speak. We should be on our own 10 in a row, right? We should be on 2 going for free. But no, incompetence and bottle job nature is wrapped that up for Celtic. I'm not even going to go into it. I'm not giving Ange Postecoglou praise. Fair play to Ange, he's fucking brilliant. There you go. But again, we fucking handed them on a silver platter by being pish and inept Anyway, I digress. Check out the preview later. Till then, though, peace.